Thanks very much. I'm Tom Beecher, CEO at Cartera Commerce, and joined by Mark Caltabiano, our Vice President of Products and Marketing. If you're not familiar with Cartera, we're a leader in a space that's gotten a lot of attention at recent Finovates. Whether you call it merchant-funded rewards, card-linked offers, or transaction marketing, it's all about delivering great offers to consumers in a way that drives value for both banks and merchants. It's a space that's gotten a lot of attention recently and a lot of investment, especially since Durbin. And the IT Group actually projects that this market will be worth $1.7 billion in bank revenue by 2015. So where does Cartera fit in? So while it's our first Finovate, we've actually been a pioneer in this space since our founding in 2005. And in particular, since our merger with Vezdia earlier this year, we've built out the most comprehensive card-linked offer platform and the most robust card-linked advertising network in the industry. Our clients include 4 of the 5 largest issuers, and we have thousands of merchants in our local business. At 175 employees and growing, we're well positioned to do some innovations today, or introduce some innovations today in another space that's gotten a lot of attention, local deals. So local, as we all know, has had a ton of attention recently, both because of its size, $3 trillion in commerce, and $100 billion in marketing spend, but also because of a lot of recent innovation, especially around daily deals. That space alone is expected to be $4 billion next year. But those early innovators are facing a core question right now, and that's whether they can really generate value for their customers. And at Cartera, we believe that we can answer that question with a resounding yes, using card-linked offers, and it's a yes for both banks and for local merchants. So our local solution now is live in 13 MSAs, and with some of our largest clients, including Barclaycard, who we announced a few weeks ago. And today, we're going to talk about 4 new innovations that's really going to scale our local solution for both banks and merchants. So we're going to show you how we source a card-linked offer, how we partner with banks to target and market that offer to cardholders, how we automatically redeem those offers, and then finally how we report that back to merchants and banks. And while the bank we're going to use is for demonstration purposes only, the merchant and the offer are real, and in fact, they're right here. Please meet Nick Fados, stand up, Nick, of Starbright Floral Design. Thanks. Nick is one of the thousands of local merchants in our network now, and he's right here in New York City, and we're thrilled that he could join us today. So that leads us to our first innovation, which Mark is going to show you, which is our merchant self-service portal. So this is a way for local merchants like Nick to enroll in our network and to create and manage a card-linked offer, and they can do that all online. So effectively, what Google has done so successfully with AdWords to make search engine marketing so powerful and so easy, we want to do for card-linked offers. So let's use a specific example. Let's say that Nick wants to create a 10% cashback offer for customers who spend more than $50 but less than $1,000, his target segment. So with a few clicks, Nick can have that offer enrolled in our system, and within a few days, we'll go ahead and push that live to our partner banks. And importantly, although this is a Cartera example, this module can be private labeled for banks who might want to use it to go directly to their current small business customers and enroll them in the network. So that's how we source a new offer. Now let's look at it from the bank's perspective, and we're going to call them Imperial Bank today. So the second innovation is how we target and market offers like Nick's to customers of banks. And so one great place to do that, one of many great places to do that, is the online banking statement. So our local offer targeting engine can place offers like Nick's right into an online banking statement. It's a great place to do it. People are paying attention. And it's targeted. So this offer is only going to show up to people for whom it's relevant. So perhaps they bought flowers in the past, and they live in New York in Nick's trading area. But customers also want to be able to see all of their offers. So we also run an offer portal, which is private labeled for each of our banking clients. And it shows all of the offers, which in total is thousands of offers that those customers can get because they're a customer of Imperial Bank. So there's Starbright again, right there in the middle of the page. And consumers can also kind of do a deep dive, drill down, using a map and list view so that they can see all of the offers that are in their neighborhood. And here you can see you've got Starbright, which is a local merchant, but a few lines down, you've also got Sunglass Hut because we have national partners, national merchants in our network as well. And importantly, these portals are also optimized for mobile view, also with local targeting, so consumers can benefit from that on their handheld as well. So that's how we source offers, how we target them, and how we market them to consumers. So now let's talk about redemption and reporting. So all a consumer needs to do to redeem that offer is use their Imperial card when they shop at Starbright. There's no coupon for them to print out and bring in, and that means there's no friction at the point of sale. There's no training that Nick has to do for his employees. Cartera then tracks those transactions using our proprietary system, which is both highly secure and protects the consumer's privacy. And when we find a matched transaction, we send out an email to the consumer that looks like this. And as you can see, it both confirms the transaction they've done at Starbright and recognizes the benefit they've got from that. But it's also a great opportunity for the bank to make consumers aware of additional offers that are available for them. And then at the end of every month, we send out a statement to each of our merchants that looks like this. And effectively, this is based on all the transactions that have gone through the system. And unlike the daily deal space, for example, because everything on here is linked to the card, we can prove ROI to the merchant. That's why we think this is so sustainable. We can show the number of new customers that we sent. We can show the number of repeat customers, average basket size, et cetera. And then crucially, from the bank perspective, every one of those transactions is generating revenue immediately for the bank, but it's also driving more engagement and more loyalty from those customers. So that's the key pieces we wanted to show you today. So our solution is available now on a pay-for-performance basis to banks. We have thousands of merchants live in the network today in multiple offer channels. We'd love to talk to you about it at the booth. And then finally, if there's any press here, and particularly if you'd like to talk to Nick and learn more about his experience in daily deals and card-linked offers, we'd welcome you to do that. Thanks very much.